Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Lord Forwind, here in Europa Universalis 4, playing as the mighty Mughals, controlling most of Asia, that matters, except for Japan, and a couple other little territories, which are also, by the way, owned by the Ottomans, which is very weird. Speaking of the Ottomans, however, I just declared an imperialism war on them, and I called in Russia and Austria. So this is going to be interesting, to put it mildly. Very interesting. I'm going to try and swarm across most of their territory that I can get away with early on, and then I will use mercenaries for that. And hopefully by the time the troops get in position, both the Russians and the Austrians will arrive. Austria is very weak, though. We'll see how badly we can break the Ottomans here. Probably should have created a client state. On the other hand, there are plenty of nations that the Ottomans have conquered I can release and vassalize. Let's make sure every province that I can take from the Ottomans is taken. I don't want to have to backtrack too much. Let's go all the way over here too and just raise a troop or two to take these lands. Gotcha. That should finish them off. Gotta keep an eye out for their massive military, but sniping a few of their provinces should work out fine. Especially if they seem to be going after the Austrians, which they seem to be doing. That's fine, Austria will prove a very good scapegoat for the time being. I don't have any money though. No, I've got a little bit. Problem is, of course, as usual, the AIs have massive forts everywhere. So hopefully this goal of this video will be to break the Ottomans as much as I can. Seize some land. Make sure I am undeniably the strongest military nation in the world, which is kind of already true, but just to be on the safe side. Okay, that's good. This army is here. Let's just get rid of it. Occupy that, then I can get rid of it. If I'm lucky, the Ottomans don't even fight me. They try to deal with both the Austrians and the Russians, and I can just kind of stroll in and conquer everything. Which so far seems to be what's happening. Although to be honest, I've kind of run smack dab up against the forts the Ottomans have everywhere. Okay, we'll put some more forts out there. Put a general down. Oh, level 3 general. Nice. I think that's my first level 3 general. Let's see. Can I... Oh, I can move a little bit further that direction. Obviously I have to get to Constantine here, Constantinople, to get land. Actually the Austrians seem to be doing pretty good about taking out Ottoman forces in their lands. They must have some nasty morale. On the other hand, Brandenburg's kind of going independent, and Bohemia, despite being emperor, is really weak. In case anyone, I'm curious what's happening over there. the Russians are swarming across the Ottomans' northern territories, as I hoped. And I should be taking some of these forts. I took one. Sorry about any noise here. Okay, that's fallen. That means I can move on to siege more provinces. Why are you... That was weird. I ordered that troop not to march in that province, but it wanted to. Well, the Ottomans have already are wanting peace, but they are outnumbered 2-1, so who can really blame them? I have yet, obviously, to fight a fight at all, which kind of makes me feel sad at the moment. Just strolling in, wiping them all out. I know when the Ottomans come back, though, it's going to be one fierce counterattack. Another province fell. That would be Baghdad. Or no, that's not Baghdad, that's Damascus. Damascus just fell. Oh yeah, that's what I should be doing. What am I, a moron? I should be fabricating a spy network in the Ottomans so I can actually get faster siege ability. Helps a little bit. Move troops there. I can't move troops anywhere else at the moment. Not really, at least. Okay, the sieges are going well. Slow, but well. I don't think Georgia is an enemy. No, they're not. They're guaranteed by Russia. Which is actually nicely convenient. How is the war going in Austria? Not well for the Austrians, I'd say. It looks like they just lost one of their armies. They may have lost one of their armies in rebuilding. Well, they made peace out of the war, and then we'll actually get into the actual fighting of this thing. Still can't go there. The Ottomans have actually done not a bad job of having forts blocking a lot of my access to their capital region. Where it fell. Ah, Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan, I guess, technically fell. Which is good news. Despite taking all of this, I still don't have a war score that even matters. Although, the Mamelukes are now rebelling. Which is good. Just shifting troops closer to the front in the event of a counterattack. Gotta make sure that I have a general, even if they're not sieging, they're nearby. Okay, still can't do much there, can't do anything there. And we're finally made it to their capital though. So now it's just a matter of taking it down, ticking up the war score, and taking tons and tons of their land. Whether for myself personally or for my allies. It doesn't really matter much. Oops. My bad. I just killed the Mamelukian separatists. I was hoping they'd get independence. It's a shame that they happened to walk right into my troops of all places. Of all places they could have gone, they went straight for my troops. Morons. Apparently Russia wants some of these territories right in the Ottoman homeland. Austria pieced out. Okay, that's fair enough. They were well overrun. Now, that means I have to prepare for a Ottoman counterattack. Which I can't do yet because I don't actually control any of the crossings. How am I going to get away with doing that? Maybe I won't have to. It looks like the Russians might do it for me. Or not. The Russians could just turn tail and run. The Dutch have quite a military, to be honest. There's no way they just want peace, is there? Nope, not yet. Shame. Let's lower this rooting out of corruption for the time being. Get me back to some positive. Oh, actually, I can get rid of it completely because I'm ahead of time in tech. Haha. Well, that's convenient. Gaza's about to fall, then will most of Egypt itself. The 100 and something Ottoman stack right there is horrifying though. And I can't aid them at all. May have to march all the way around through Russia to get back to aid them. Let's do some damage in Gaza at least. And also fortify all the defensive crossings here. How many troops does Russia have offhand? Russia has more troops than the Ottomans. So why aren't we winning this war faster? Oh, because they're over sieging Dutch territory. Oops. More Mamlukian separatists I just accidentally wiped out. Sorry, I kind of supported your independence movement. The real turn in the war will come if the Dutch want peace. That's when I can really push back. Gain some land. Because that 70,000 stack of Dutch troops is making it difficult for the Russians. Still a handful of more forts to take too, which is sad because of how slow it is to take forts. Oh no, Russia, don't attack that stack. Well, there goes the good half of the Russian military just died. Well, less than half, but still. They should have known better than to do that. Even I could see that death coming. Oh, centralizing policies, that's nice. Hit technology 31 though. It's still not even 1800. It's amazing. The amount of cheap tech I get is the Mughals is kind of sad. Look at those bonuses. It's like 70% cheaper. I don't care. I already have better advisors than that. Why are they unhappy with me now? I don't know why they're unhappy. The Dutch are willing to leave the war, though. That swings things in our favor once again. Not to mention we've just wiped out the Ottoman troops over there. So let's actually path almost all those troops up to there. These armies down here should be able to take care of themselves. Not to mention I really want to fight a battle, see how my troops rank up against the Ottomans. Cairo's fallen to me. There's a fort over there. Oh, I can't go there. Oh, Alexandria's fort's in the way. How annoying. Alexandria's fallen. That takes out the Ottoman stuff in the Middle East. Oh, I just integrated the Ihari or whatever. It's territories and troops too. We don't need that force. So that subdues a good portion of the world under my banner. I'm just waiting for the Ottomans to start recrossing the Bosporus here and coming after me. Okay. However, if they want to do that, let's at least stick 100,000 or 70,000 troops at the crossing, and that might slow them down a bit. Oh, they actually have a lot. Wow. Oh, they still have Janissaries? Come on. They must have gotten it stupidly late to still have that bonus going. Infantry combat. That's all I've got. I mean, I'll win, but wow, 140 discipline on the Ottomans. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. However, they are now below 100,000 troops after that fight. And we're in debt, obviously. So that wasn't going to clear that was going to happen. Let's take the crossing, and then I can flood the rest of my troops across. Do they not have a high level? They only have a level 6 fort in their capital. Usually the AI is a bit more paranoid than that. There we are. Troops are now in Europe. Of course they can't move anywhere at the moment, but at least they're in Europe. Looks like the Russians want to fight up there. I don't know. They might have. The Ottoman force looks very, very weak at this point. Suspect they're out of manpower. Yeah. They're out of manpower, my manpower isn't even dented. Just goes to show that the more than almost 3 times the development they have that I have makes a big difference. Not only that, but I should be able to take out their capital pretty quickly. Oops, we won Darna. Okay. I didn't even remember we were sieging that area. Yeah, I'll take slightly stronger ships. Why not? I think this video and the next video are going to be rather long episodes just so that I can get close to finishing in a reasonable manner. So, despite being 20 minutes, I'm not planning on stopping. I at least want to beat up the Ottomans. Russia's losing some fights though. I guess they're welcome to siege Russia because they're just going to suffer from even more attrition on an already weakened army. Okay, we've taken this region, so let's flood up here. Take all these provinces. Just to make sure they don't forget that I actually have a military. And I'm going to ignore that, as usual. Sorry, phone's ringing. Okay, let's see what I can get out of the Ottomans at this point. I can't even force them to do that. That's a shame. I should be able to at least kick them out of the Middle East to some degree. Not yet, that's all they want to give me. Well, let the war continue then. I want a higher war score than that. I feel entitled at least to smashing a third of their empire, not even a fourth. Fourth at worst. I mean, they've got really nasty war exhaustion, so I don't know why they don't want to give up. It's a shame, Austria, you weren't able to stay in the war. I would have given you a lot of your lands back. Oh, they've got less than 50,000 troops left. And none of them are in their own territory. Oh, poor Ottomans. Oops. Well, that would be 100 war score, just doing that little bit. As much as I want to keep fighting this fight, I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to get in land. There is a limit to how much I can take, so... Oops, looks like we've got, yep, another diplomatic tech. So we're on the last 2 techs in 2 categories and a little bit behind on military. Which is fine, because we're not focusing military tech. Military points. Plus our last couple of rulers haven't been that good in that category. Okay, well it looks like we're getting Ottoman revolutionaries, which should increase the amount of land they're willing to give us. Not yet, I guess. I may have to go back and beat up the Ottoman rebels just to take the land I want to. Okay. You know what? I think I'll just take all this land. Can't take any money, really. I'd like to force them into debt, but that's not going to happen. Okay, well, we'll at least take over the Levant from the Ottomans, mostly. Conquer Jerusalem, so that's a thing. Ooh, time to retreat to the Mediterranean coast. Am I going to be able to fight another war with the Ottomans? No, it doesn't look like it. Or at least not be able to finish one. Let's pull at least all our troops out for the time being. That's a lot of land I just stole. Definitely over 100 overextension. In some ways I'm hoping the Ottomans can't recover from the amount of damage I just did, and instead have to deal with the revolutionaries forever. Of course, knowing them, they'll be fine. Especially since they still have Janissaries. Talk about a broken event having not gone into decadence yet. Maybe it's because they've had good rulers. No, it doesn't seem to be the case. Well, regardless how things worked out, we just subdued pretty much most of the Ottomans' lands they've conquered over time. But I'm going to end this video here and continue maintaining and fixing the empire next time. So that will be it from me, and I will see you guys all next time, which will probably be the last video. So look forward to that. I'll see you then. Bye for now.